I want to thank you guys for being here. We want to give you an update on SB 237. It just recently got out of the Assembly Natural Resources Committee. We had a very positive reaction. And what I love about this is that we are finally getting a bill that allows us to produce energy in Kern County on the factory floor, where this lovely lady here for 15 years has been working on and supporting an EIR that she can give you details on that gives us 100% California compliant oil. It exceeds CEQA level is here. This lady next to me took CEQA to here on protection matters, and we're trying to get it codified by the state. It's all the bill does, and we're excited that the bill is moving forward to let us put oil in the pipelines to go to the refineries to stabilize the fuel prices in the state of California.
I want to thank Senator Grove for all of her support over the years, and specifically for the working people of California. Gas prices are based on how the refineries can produce their oil. And in-state production has been limited for the last 3 years because of CEQA. CEQA is not something to overlook, it's something to go through. And so we have worked with the Kern County Board of Supervisors, and I represent them. They are very, very excited about this because they have put 15 years of work into creating a comprehensive environmental impact report that will actually create enhanced environmental protection for all the oil activities in the unincorporated area. And Kern County produces 80% of the oil. So this is an important step at stabilizing our gas prices and actually engaging in a long-term conversation of this relationship between clean energy, and Kern County is the center of that as well. Clean energy, demand for fossil fuels. We all have to be at the table, and we all have to have deep, thoughtful conversations about it. But first, the consumers need to know that they can get to work and they can pay their electric bills without having to remortgage the house.
So how about we just take questions? So I'm focused on making sure that we produce the cleanest oil and gas, and we do. This mitigation that we do in this Kern County EIR that we have gives us, like I said, California compliant oil. It is zero net carbon increase. So whatever we put in the ground to pull the oil out, there's no increase in our carbon output. And that's because of the mitigation standards that came up with the Kern County EIR. That she's being modest. She actually is the brainchild behind this whole project. So we do it the best. We're the energy capital of this state. Kern County produces, she's going to correct me, but 80% of the state's 80% of the state's oil and gas, but also 58 counties, and we produce almost 60% of the state's wind and solar, and we have over 80% of the battery storage, correct?
Correct.
So we are the energy capital of this state. We are the solution. We are not the problem. Kern County is the solution for energy production on all levels, and it's not the problem. And so we're hopeful that this gets through, the EIR gets certified from the state on this piece of legislation, and we can move forward and we can produce energy to stabilize the fuel prices. That's our goal. You want to add to that? Sorry. That has not. So there's other pieces. I have to be honest with you. I have been focusing strictly on the Kern County EIR piece because I really, for the last 10 years, have been screaming from the rooftops that we have a problem and we are the solution. Like, California has a problem and we are the solution. We abide by setbacks. We honor the 3,200 feet. We don't drill in HPZs. We make sure that we comply by every piece of law that's been passed in this building, and we do it cleaner and better than anything. We give money to disadvantaged communities. We put solars on school. We do clean air buses. Even though we don't have to, and the oil fields are not even connected to those areas, we mitigate those areas, and we do it better than anybody else. if we get this bill passed, and I encourage all my colleagues to vote for it, I think that we can honestly say once we are able to start this process, once the bill goes into effect after it's signed, we can say that we have the ability to at least stabilize this situation so that we can make sure that gas prices are stabilized in the state of California. Do you agree or not? What's your thought?
I do, and I think there is an ongoing deep dialogue that, Vice Chair Gunda in his 24-page letter to the governor, this was one piece of that. I've been honored to be part of those conversations. Kern County looks forward to continuing to being part of this ongoing conversation during this mid-transition. We need everybody at the table. We need everybody at the table because these are complicated issues. This is an important first step.
And like Lorelei said, I should have led off with that. The governor picked the right person when he put the vice chair in charge. He really did. I'm grateful for the governor for doing that because the vice chair is one of the most kind, thoughtful people and very wise on energy issues. And he engaged everybody, every stakeholder with that same kind and thoughtfulness and listened to every aspect of everybody's concerns. And he brought this together. And I'm very, very excited that we were able to work with him. So it's a solution to the problem that we have. We haven't gotten permits. We've kind of been stifled for 4 years. 3 years. And so we've been importing more fuel from foreign countries. And, we always tout that we're the fourth largest economy in the entire world. But the bottom line is that our money that we use needs to be used for good. We import oil from Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, the Ecuadorian, I think the indigenous population. We did that resolution, and Senator Becker brought those individuals. They're begging us. California buys 50% of Ecuadorian oil, and they're begging us not to do that. And so this is an avenue that we can pursue here. The fuel goes into a pipeline. It goes to the refineries. It's the cleanest way to produce this. And again, with this lady's genius ability to navigate CEQA, and the Kern County Board of Supervisors that gave her the authority to do that, we are zero net carbon increase, which is huge. Go ahead.
Just that I really, want to say how deeply appreciative we are after all these years and investment in this project for Senator Grayson, all of the sponsors. The governor's support means so much in this moment. And at the end of the day, this is for the 40 million people in California, not just the people in Kern County.
Absolutely.